Shalom. Shalom.
Yahsha'Allah, Yahawah, AHLAHAYANAWA, Yahawah, Shema, Yahsha'Allah, Yahawah, AHLAHAYANAWA, Yahawah, Shema, Yahsha'Allah, Yahawah, AHLAHAYANAWA, Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahashem QADASH, HALALYAMLA, Abanawa, AHLAHAYANAWA, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, Bahashem QADASH, Shabbat Shemayim. That's what we said. We said, hear, O Israel, Yahawah our God, Yahawah is one. Bless you, Yahawah. Bless you, Yahawashi. In the name of the Holy Spirit, all praises to our Father, our God, our in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, the bishops, the great millstone. Much respect. This is the offering for ladies' work. All believers, the offering for our brothers, sisters, as always, THAWADAH, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, giving thanks to our power for the Holy Spirit, which gives us understanding and knowledge of the scriptures, taking the names of the power, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM QADASH. Alright, one, two, anything, one. I'm about that, let's do that. Okay, we're going into update the persecution actually focused on the prophet side, and then what was the basic point? Not the wrong question. We're going to pull up that part of it. Very important. All right, so earlier this morning, as usual, typical thing for watching and do, we just going through the internet, platforms to keep going on around the world. Stumbled across this, okay? Came across this, I'm like, damn. So, you see it there, the title, it says Great Millstone, Charlotte, one of 40, so-called hate groups in North Carolina. The persecution is coming. And then the next article shows you who's part of that list. Right? So forget about all those the one that's highlighted. It's a Great Millstone, Black nationalist, Charlotte. So you best believe, if you're teaching the same doctrine that DMS teaching, don't be surprised you see your camp up there too. Low Willen, at some point they'll have Woody House. Low Willen. Right. Hey, we're trying to be persecuted, man. It's a blessing to be persecuted, right? Alright? Yeah, that persecution is especially approaching us, especially those who are actually out there on the highways and byways, taking their bodies with sacrifice. Alright? That's approaching. Right. Get back in to 5. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10 to 12. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye
when men shall revile you and persecute you, they shall say all manner of evil against you falsely. My estate, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
Constant, right? Verse 10, when it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness, right? But the blessing when you're victimized. And Esau, Edom, he was like brethren, to falsely, or falsely, for doing something right, doing right, to be oppressed, victim, persecute, will go into subject someone to hostility and ill treatment, especially because of their base or political or religious belief. Right? For those who are a follower of Yahawah, especially those who are pushing his word out, basically, right? You know, on the highways and byways out in the public, it activates the advisor perspective that we go in that country, right? At some point, the public, people, are going to start, if they're going to subject you to hostility, you're going to subject you to ill treatment, because one, you're no longer going by a so-called black, so-called Negro, so-called African American, so-called Hispanic, so-called Latino, so-called Indian. You're not proclaiming your true nationality, the Hebrew, right? All right. And what it says, both religious beliefs, the truth, stop. All right, especially this truth, especially the truth in the true name, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. We persecute that. Then verse 11, which says revile, right? It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you, right? He goes into condemn, stigmatize, brand. So a lot of us are being branded as what? As a hate group. You just saw in this quote. I'll bring it up again. That right there is revile. Right? They're branding starting with great news. You see right there, it says GMS Charlotte 1 of 48. That's the form of revile. Right? They're branding us as a hate group. Okay? Revile, the definition will go into criticize in an abusive or angrily salty manner. So that time will come like the second edges would say those are great expression on those series of work. It's gotta be like man, great uprising again. So the movie talk about gradually looking at time. Especially ever since the Yahawah put the spirit on Kanye and Kyrie Irving to say what they've been saying with them, right? You know, that doesn't mean that I was dealing with them as the prophet, but you know, he put it in their thoughts to say what they're saying because they have a bigger platform you know, the whole Israel.
Bahasham Yahawashi is refusing. Like the brother saying, so they got a bigger platform, they can reach a lot more people. You know, their fan base is beyond fucking millions of people. Of course, you know, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is refusing because the majority of our people are following or are fucking taking heed to whatever fucking they're doing, sports or anything else. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is.
So because you now proclaiming your true nationality, you're a Hebrew Israelite, that's already a fucking part of the fact, right? Then you believe in doctrine, the one only true doctrine, verse 12, you know, this how they persecuted the prophets in the past. They won't persecute the prophets in the time. And let us say the prophets subject. History really repeats stuff. Nothing's really new in the past. So if you prophesy in the past, most likely you're prophesying right now. You know, like prophesying right now, most likely you can do that. That persecuting past, persecuting again. Right? Okay. Well, all of you are the very prophets that are persecuted in the past those blessings, those works, those follow you. Like the elders, like the brothers been saying lately, we're in a time where you gotta be very wise, right? Be very circumspect. So be vigilant, like be watchful, alert. Be careful because you got a lot of eyes on his ministry, right? So be careful how you carry your own camera, off camera. If you have a social media platform, literally be careful what you're putting on your social media platform. That's a lot of, like, yeah. Speak from experience. I've noticed a lot of new, you can just tell that someone is like very new in the truth because of their, for example, their Instagram, right? They'll have a lot of followers, and they'll follow some people too, but they have 0 posts, right? And their bios changed. They changed it to whatever they have before. So now they mention something related to, which is a common thing, is Yah. Okay, because when I came to this truth, I thought Yah was the name, but that says that in Psalm. Somewhere in Psalm it says how the name of the Father is Yah on that line. The common mistake and time is gone. The first name, okay, this is the name. Oh, what? You got a lot of Israelites waking up now. Bed, morning, tired, hurting, and up. Right? So in a time where you gotta be very careful with the behavior, push on your lessons, you post on your media platform, and definitely how you carry yourself all day. Right? It's not just about doing lessons, but what are you doing and saying time camera.
The book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 9 through 11. But take heed to yourselves. They shall deliver you up to council, and in the synagogue ye shall be beaten. Ye shall be brought before kings and rulers for my sake, for a testimony against them.
Right, from the Good News translation, it says, "You yourselves must watch out." It says, "Be sober, be vigilant." Vigilant goes into be watchful, right? Watch out, be alert. Circumspect is a similar term for vigilance. It's from the same thing, right? You yourself must watch out. You will be arrested and taken to court. You will be beaten in the synagogue. You will stand before rulers and kings for my sake. YAHAWASHI. You tell them the gospel, the good news of the gospel. Right.
And the gospel must first be published among all nations. When they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak. Neither do ye premeditate whatsoever shall be given unto you in that hour. That speak ye, for it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Spirit.
But before the end comes, the gospel is the news, right? Which, people of heaven, who establish the earth, back, right? Right. Before the end comes, the gospel must be preached to all people, and that's why we have the uniform right now, which is the internet, doing that heavy lifting. It's work we preach to all, right? Part about how we first, part about how the Israelites first, and of course us taking actually Gentiles, even right? They also coming across this gospel too, right? Which is not good news for them, it's bad news for them because they went to captivity. Verse 11, and when you are arrested and taken to court, do not worry ahead of time about what you are going to say, when the time comes, say whatever is then given to you, or the word you will not, or the word you will not be yours. They will come from the top of God. That was it. Yeah. Right. So when that time comes, right? When the time comes when they ask about that great persecution comes, and you may find yourself being delivered to the steamer camp, to the quarantine camp, whatever prisons they have out there, right? You may literally get beaten, right? You're gonna have tribulation, right? Yeah, I was already sent in Revelation. Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. Right? That tribulation, when you pass into the prison, it may be you as you be with.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. For none of those things, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I shall give thee upon a life.
If you find yourself having to be one of those sheep, that has death, be a witness to our power. Hey, I'm sick. Right? Be faithful unto death, and I shall give you eternal life. Hey, let them tell you one. Now you resting for a short amount of time until it's time to be put into those new bodies and YAHAWASHI comes back. All right? Chilling now. But everyone else that's still here, still going through Jacob's trouble. We still fight for our crowns, Lord. All right, we still trying to endure to the end. All right, one, you got it. Get your shit now. All right. You're gonna get two more, and you're gonna move on to the next time.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right, so the devil, he saw you. All that actually moves first. Those caused by right? For example, I'll show you who they are. Right, these two right here. Here goes the perfect one. These two right here, right? Eventually it's going to come down that great wrath. Right? Because what? They know that they got time left to move. Even they can see themselves that they're moving. Right?
Verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
And the dragon, someone eat himself for life. That woman talking about our nation, Israel. Anyway.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, who keep the commandments of Yahawah, and have the testimony of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach.
Verse 12, right? He comes down with great wrath, right? And if he does come with great wrath, he wants to come down with that great wrath. Who is that? Israel, right? But within Israel, there's a particular remnant that he really got his eyes on, which is who? Those that keep the commandments, but he talks about and then who? Those who have the testimony of our God. What? Come down with great wrath. You know what? Get it.
The book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of YAHAWASHI. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of YAHAWASHI is the spirit of prophecy. That's the testimony of YAHAWASHI, spirit of prophecy. Spirit of something. Alright? And that's bragging. That was the white man. That's why we see that persecution slowly but surely has grown up. It's growing. Because they already labeling TMS. Right? Don't be surprised, Boise outside is on there, Menabala is up there, the 11th hour church is up there. With any other brothers out there that's also teaching the same doctrine that that's teaching, but you're not part of it. That expect because you don't just, it may be like city local news, whatever city you're doing that, you may come across it one, but it's can't. Do you see that kid get excited? Yes, oh yeah. Oh, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Want to get persecuted for righteous sake. Oh yeah, and also the fact that a true right testimony comes from testimony. That's testimony, right? So, in order to have a testimony of God, one, you got to be a man, an Israelite, black, Spanish, we got our Israelite corners, right? All right, you got to be a man, we get one more, then we're gonna move on. Brother Ioana out there in Michigan, out there Brother Cat, South Canada, Mark 13, verse 13, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. What name is that? YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Not Yah, not Ahaya, not the not Yeshua, not Christ, not the universe, not your ancestry, not your higher self, not your Christian rocks and shit, your pet goldfish, right? It's the whole bunch of stuff. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And the reason why you're going to be able to endure to the end is because what? Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at that time. This wisdom and knowledge, stable, right? Stable. So this was faith. So that's the faith. That's the one your faith grounded. So what's God? Fear. We'll move on to the next topic. Alright, so it says, who then said to recruit U.S. trained Afghan soldiers for Ukraine war? We go back, Taliban will kill us. Right, so real quick, it says Russia is reportedly recruiting Afghan special forces soldiers who fought alongside American troops before the U.S. pulled out of the forces from Afghanistan in 2021. So when it says that end part of here, it says if we go back, the Taliban will kill us, right? In that article, they were saying that they have no choice but to be on the Vladimir Putin's military side. They have no choice but to fight alongside him, because he threatened them like, okay, well, I know the Taliban don't fuck with y'all, so if you don't fight with me on my side and have this protection that I'm offering you, then I'm gonna just send you guys back to Afghanistan, and guess what? The Taliban's gonna fucking kill y'all. So right now, Vladimir Putin, his numbers are increasing in his like soldiers. Now instead of just having the Russians, now he also has Chechens. He also has Aryan soldiers, I think. He's massive right now for fucking war. Meanwhile, Babylon is fucking massive for shit. But there's, statistics that came out that Babylon's fucking military is the weakest that it's ever been.
I think that display that you on the news showing each branch. And the only strongest one was the Marines, but overall, as the military is,
of course, it's weak.
Because you got a bunch of moles, moles in the military. Niggas and women can about which fucking tree, which head, which rest of you.
It's not even that either. It's also the fact that their fucking firepower is fucking weak. They're not even really training how they used to. Not training how it was back in the day, how they were actually full-fledged warriors. Now that they're not doing that anymore, the military in Babylon has softened up. That even when you go to training to go be a so-called soldier or a fucking marine or whatever, now they're saying that you can't yell and be too aggressive with the person because they got feelings.
That's something called Sitdown.
Yeah, you have identity cards. Like the yellow card, you go up and put this instead of a certain thing. Like, oh, you basically offended me. You can't talk to me like that. And that's supposed to be your drill instructor or your fucking drill sergeant or whatever. That's trying to fucking break you down and build you into a fucking warrior, but you can't even do that here now. Now they rather just fucking, oh, I'm trying to join the military so I can have a badge, so I can go fucking, pay for school, or so I can get a fucking SRP and all this bullshit. They're more worried about the materialism, when meanwhile you got other damn countries that are fucking building their damn military, stacking up fucking warriors from other fucking places around them, building up their forces to come against Babylon the Great. I wanted to start off with the scripture. It was this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 9 through 12. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
That's now Yahawah is gathering all these nations. Get ready to go to war with Peter, end up at the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of Jehoshaphat, reading to the people guided, right? And a lot of these nations, they're putting more of their time, they're investing their money into their military, into their nuclear capability, offense and defense. Constantly training their they get ready to go to war. These nations even like the nations that was considered weak. Babylon are rising up against Babylon. They no longer weak, no longer afraid of America. Okay, they're being trained and they get ready to that war. Right? Yeah, a lot of people out the valley of that's why a lot of these nations are going through a transformation because their government, their leadership are investing money their let me get to look at Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 through 8, the New Living Translation. You will hear of wars and threats of war, and even for the war rumors. Threats of war, but panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. There's still other consequences. still problem and trouble. You can't word. That's why the end will follow immediately. Nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famine and earthquakes in many parts of the world. There will be earthquakes in different places. The thing about the NFT version, they did why you got famine, pestilences, these viruses, right? All this is only the first of the birth pain. There's more to come. This is all the beginning of sorrow. In the verse, all of these beginning of sorrow. Okay, more.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9 through 11. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotion, be not terrified, for those things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. It means to come immediately. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famine and pestilences. Fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
Let's start off with it. Chapter 14. New Living Translation, with your brother read, it goes to the instant of emotion. It's sufficient. So while you're hearing wars, it's also what? Sedition among men. And that's happening right now.
It's already happened in Ukraine,
France, Iran.
In Chechen too. Where the Chechen people actually had a civil war against their own damn people because 1,000 of them volunteered to be a part of Putin's army. And then Putin came back talking about, I need 70,000 more. And they were like, we done sent you 1,000 of us. We don't want no more. But then the 1,000 that they sent that are on the Russian side, they actually came back and actually started to fucking fire on their own people, their own Chechen people. So that just goes to show you, like, yeah, the uproars of the people and the sedition among men is happening. It's happening all around the world, you know, here and there. How much more so when Babylon the Great starts to go through it? It's going to be on a much greater scale when it happens over here. You got a lot of these, you know, patriotic fucking pride fucking people over here that are unhappy. Especially the veterans that are over here that get out the military, they have all kinds of fucking weapons. They have different type of weapons licenses. They go all the way up to a grade 5 weapons license, where you're able to have a damn helicopter with a, you know, a weapon system mounted onto it, grenade launchers. You can have anything, basically. That just goes to show you that Esau Edom, man. That motherfucker. That's totally his blessing. The sword, yeah, that's definitely his blessing. No.
You mentioned Civil War, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the scripture. Book of Mark, chapter 3, verses 24 to the 6. In the New Living Translation, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. That's why you're seeing Ukrainians collapse, because that people rising against their own people, against their own government. You're seeing that in men. And they're not regarding their kings and princes. They shall take forth their own power. Kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Similarly, family splinter, shadow, or crumble by feuding, by fighting, by bickering, arguing, to fall apart. And if Satan is divided, fights against himself, how can he will never survive? So we're seeing that right now. 5 nations are strongly being divided. And people being divided. Their legitimate government. And that's having a Babylon. We're already seeing growing. We're already seeing that rebellion of the people of against people there. A lot of people ain't down with the mix up nose, down with kind of but they're not down with the mix up nose. A lot of their own people are exposing their own weakness. Well, eventually it's going to lead to a big belly.
So real quick, also, you know, Putin's actually basically like building up his military as well with his nukes, right? He's actually increasing his firepower, and he's actually selling them to other nations that are on his side now. He's bringing a lot more people to be on his side, right? He wants to bring the scripture up, right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her. Fear no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Literally, a lot of these other nations, you know, they're coming into that, you know, that realization, like, hey, Babylon, you know, fuck Babylon. We don't want nothing to do with them. Especially some of the damn nations that were a part of NATO have literally left. They've left NATO and actually started to become part of, you know, Russia's side. They're like, hey, you know, we might as well, right? They were able to gain nuclear power, right? And now they're all starting to have an evil eye against Babylon. And in the scripture it says, you know, shoot at her, all ye that bend the bow. All these other nations are going to be able to freaking have the nuclear capability to shoot at them. You're not going to spare no nuke. You're just going to send them damn arrows over here, and this place is going to be fucking desolate. Remember, one nuclear missile from Russia can literally leave a place desolate for years. Just one. How much more to all these other nations that have the same ones that damn freaking the ones that Vladimir Putin has? Right, it's 200,000, right? 200 million missiles. About to leave. Just one can leave a place desolate. Man, those 200 million missiles is about to fucking, damn, about to lead this baby to place beyond that.
Yeah. Right, so so pretty much, you know, all these nations that have nuclear capability, they have to, you know, flip up. Oh yeah, yeah, right. You know, one arrow now, one nuke, one the whole, because Babylon, great, aka America, is pretty dead. Top side is underneath the floor. Okay, right by that nuclear fire, which is death. Shalom to the brother Ashman.
In the same book, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, which is verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none therefore escape.
Let none escape. Make sure every missile hits Babylon. Make sure nobody in Babylon escapes. Except for the elect.
Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and against the Holy One of Israel.
Because here in Babylon, aka America, literally corrupted by pride. You know, they even got a pride month. Yeah. People are seated, they're lovers of themselves. No one here, except for the hopeful elect, the believers, are the only ones that have fear for our power, but that's still not enough. Okay? The power is to destroy all the elements corrupt here in this whole place. Okay?
I'm actually reading it. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
It's going to be a great day.
Great.
Because the Lord is darkness. Because of death. Oh. Not light, not murder. Not joy. Okay?
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, Saith the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, for thy day is come, the time the eye will visit thee.
The Yahawah Yahawashi is against that. Now you got people. No, God destroyed America, right? Yahawah Yahawashi destroyed America.
This is the last verse here. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise up from him. I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him.
They will devour everything there. So he doesn't get proud. He's going to fall. All the way down.
Right? Doesn't it say in Obadiah too that he exalted himself as the eagle and set his habitation star? Then he said, who's gonna bring me down? How about Yahawashi says, I will bring you down. But he's going to. He's gonna bring this place down beyond belief. A lot of people think that this Babylonian society, this Westernization, isn't gonna fall and corrupt and isn't gonna fall in general, right? But it's going to. Predestined to fall, predestined to be burnt up, people plus 200 million nukes. It's coming, it's inevitable. So whether you don't believe it, it's all right. Just to say, because you don't believe, does that mean Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is not going to do it? He's going to do it regardless. He's going to do it with your faith, or with your belief, or without. You're no one to him. He's no respects of person. He's going to do it regardless.
Let's do edifying.
No.
For those who tuned in later, we went into the upcoming persecution and we see here. They already got the next label at the start. See on there, right? The highlighted area. Right? So be watching. Alert, careful, especially off camera, care my stuff. Be body careful, arm stuff. Be street smart, also look smart too. Care about this. The devil, like that one line, seek it to make power. Kind of look at something, statement with trendy with. That's why we're on the highways and byways as well. Prophesying can't be like people that camp that when someone boss them up, ask them if can't just go up and hit them. You got to deal with the other camps, doing that shit, but they're also going to use that against you. You got to be well seasoned, you got to be patient. As a man, and it's positive. Calm, but a woman even that it can't ultimately do exposure, virtue. Put that person up. Hey, that stays out of the whole armor power that the Lord is the word. Take advantage, cut the spirit up with the word. Right? Hey, we'll let those edifying. Close out by giving 1, 2, praises, honor, 42.
Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Ratazah.
Honor, apostles, elders, respect, for late work, leading believers, as always,
ETA, Abad Bahasum, Kwan Yasharawa.